Hello YouTube! Alpha Wolf bringing you something a little bit late, it seems, from Gruva Alpha Busa. I wanted to go ahead and get this because I'd seen them, and I wasn't super interested in them, but I figured I might as well go ahead and get some of them taken care of. Just give me a moment here real quick. So, these ones are some Sanguinala videos from Gruva Alpha Busa. Now, from what I remember about Sanguinala, it is basically the Warhammer 40k equivalent of Christmas, which I think is awesome. I remember that Uriah from the Last Church podcast was basically making the connections between Sanguinius and Jesus Christ, so it does make sense that Sanguinius' day would be essentially the Warhammer equivalent of Christmas, so cool. Now, I will say I want to apologize for the somewhat absent activity on the channel for the last couple weeks. I was recently hospitalized. I was having some issues with my eye that was making life a bit tricky. As you might imagine, suddenly losing some vision in one of your eyes can be a little disconcerting. And even more importantly, it prevented me from being able to properly work on my models. Now, with that said, a nice little segue. I'm currently nearing completion on the first lieutenant of my Space Marine army. So the first lieutenant already has the name picked out for it. YouTuber over here, James P. So James P is going to be the name of the first lieutenant. That means there's still one lieutenant and the Dreadnought attached to this fighting force that are still in need of their names. So, if you want to have your name written in not necessarily super good calligraphy, because trying to handwrite the name on the side of a model base with the paintbrush is a little tricky, but if you want it in a nice gold name on the base of a Warhammer model, go ahead and send your vote for what Space Marine Loyalist chapter you think I'm making. And if you're right, you will be able to have either the Lieutenant or the Dreadnought named after you. Fun. So, that's pretty much it on the Warhammer model front. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into this after the disclaimer. And there's also one more announcement that I'll be giving. So, first off the announcement, I'm going to try and start working on some Twitch streams. I'm a little new to it. I haven't done Twitch in some time, and I only kind of dabbled in it at one point. But I'm looking into trying to get a little bit more into it, get a little bit more outreach through there, and if possible, see if we can get a little bit more attention onto the channel. We are currently at over 720 subscribers, and I think we're approaching 730, in fact. Yeah, we're just past 725, so we are so close to 750, and then from there we can start working on like the 800, 850, and hopefully by the end of this year getting that sweet juicy 1000. That would be amazing to do. But yeah, I'm planning on trying to start some Twitch streams. Thinking about bringing in some retro games, mostly like the Elder Scrolls. I have Oblivion on Steam that I'm looking into trying to do some streams with. So I'm gonna play around with that. I'm gonna see if I can't get that working. And I think that's pretty much it for the updates. Now just the disclaimer. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell icon to stay up to date with our uploads. If you like the video, indicate so down below, and if you have suggestions for future videos, drop them in the comments. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it on the updates and disclaimer. Let's go ahead and get into this, shall we? So, Dorn's Night Before Sanguinala Vox-Logs. Let's go ahead and see what this is about. Video is a go in 3, 2, 1, and play.
It is time for bed. You are but a mortal and must rest accordingly.
Adorable? What's that stuff falling from the sky?
It is snow, boy. Likely due to a malfunctioning cooling system in the palace, which I will be fixing later. It is a common sight on my adopted homeworld of Inuit.
Adorable.
It is nothing, boy.
That is so cute.
I was reminded of something my grandfather did for me when I was but your size. He would read me tales of ancient times, and on this, the day of celebrating my brother Sanguinius, I have a story to share with you.
I like stories.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Well, comfy now.
Let's see here. It was page 374. Ah, yes, there it is. Was the night before Sanguinala, when all across Terra, not an adept was stirring, not even the Navis Primera. The quills were left in their inkpots with care, for the feast of Sanguinius would soon be there. The serfs were nestled all snug in their beds, whilst visions of rations danced in their heads. The high lords in their chambers, and I on my own, had all settled down in our fortifications, all alone. When out by the walls there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bastion to see what was the matter. Away to the parapet I flew like a spear, to survey the ruckus, to see what was there. Luna upon the blanket of Himalayan snow gave a cold luster to everything below, when what to my imperial eyes did show, what a mighty great Primarch, all his captains in tow. Upon a great stormboard so mighty and lustrous, I knew in my heart it must be Sanguinius. More rapid than Aquila his retinue they came. He laughed and he shouted, and he called them by name. Now Amit, now Ascalon, now Raldoron and Beirut, on Furio, on Servius, on Salakar, on Carminus. To the top of the palace, top of the walls. Now fly away all. Feathers flew as the angels did fly. Together they climbed and did shoot toward the sky. Up to the palace spires the angels they flew, and upon a great stormbird gold-clad, Sanguinius too. Then, in a shock, I heard upon the roof the stamping and crashing of each armored boot. I drew in my head and was turning round thus, when down the chimney there emerged Sanguinius. He was clad all in gold, from his crown to his foot, yet not a shard of his armor was tarnished with soot. The spear of Telesto he had flung on his back, akin to a hunter, bereft of his pack. His eyes they just shone, his dimples angelic, cheeks like roses, his countenance seraphic. His smiling lips drawn up like a bow, the cape on his back, as white as the snow. My burden eternal I longed to bequeath, for garlanding his head was a great laurel wreath. He had a warm face and an expression divine, his charisma far beyond even one such as mine. Yet happy and jolly the great angel was he, and I laughed when I saw him, and him along with me. A smile from his face and a nod of a head gave me great faith. I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, filled loyalist stockings, then turned with a jerk, laid a finger upon his lips, a wink from his eye, then out the window the angel did fly. He sprang to the air, to his men he did yell, "Come, my sons, 'tis no time to dwell." I heard him exclaim as they rode out of sight, "Merry Sanguinala to all, and to all a good night."
Aww, boy's asleep.
Good night, boy.
I'm asleep.
Party boy child. Cheesies and old.
Disappear, please. Sanguinala.
No! Sanguinala is scam fraud. Yeah, this is a waste of time. Big games and scream, boy child. Great Horn Rat Day.
No.
Is Boy a Scyther? And was that a Skaven? Okay. That was interesting. I like that. That was really cool. That was really cute. So, the next one is a belated Sanguinala short. I don't really have much to say on the A Night Before Sanguinala because it was just so cute. And boy at the end, oh, I have no doubt in my mind, like, he is going to be a Space Marine one day, and he is going to be a kick-ass Space Marine. So next up we have a belated Sanguinala short. Looking at how they are spelling belated, I suspect that Be'lakor has something to do with it, because in the thumbnail, when I scrolled my cursor over it, it also showed like a demonic form, so I'm pretty sure Be'lakor has something to do with it. I know he's a demon. I think he's like with Chaos Undivided, but I'm not super sure on him. Let's go ahead and see what this is about. Videos a go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Sure about that?
Your defenses collapse. Your planet burns. The very soil teems with demonic power. Look around you, blood angel. Your world has fallen. Yes! How do you like it, loyalist dogs? It is as though Warmaster Horus breaks in twain your precious Primarch a second time. This will do wonders, my career. I can feel the despair in your hearts. It feeds the rift. At last, this stew of weeping shall be turned to cinder. Concept of it, from this realm, taken from you, like a liver in the underhive. Let it be known that I, Be'lakor, Dark Master, first son of Chaos, shall forever be recognized as the one who stole Sanguinala!
He's being the Grinch. You're a mean one, Be'lakor.
Captain! The Black Legion! They're overwhelming us! The influence of the Imperium brings them power whilst it siphons ours! I do not believe there will be a Sanguinala ever again.
Struggle, miserable angels. Once you are but ichor beneath my heel, your scattered corpses shall serve as a monument to my greatness. In fact, once the notion of Sanguinala has been removed from this galaxy, perhaps I shall replace it with a holiday of my own.
You are truly a bastard of the highest order.
You flatter me, mortal. That you would spend your last breaths attempting to insult me, I take as a compliment. In fact, I will reward you. You know, it is always a pleasure to take a brave man's life. But I'm positively sanguine right now. Bellicor is the funniest. Instead of swift, unceremonious demise, you will live long enough to fully experience the humiliation of your failure and the vanishing of your precious holding. How does that sound? I cannot wait to see the sun dares induce phosphonates in Bellacor's eyeballs. Sunlight. At this time of the day, at this time of year, at this point in the planet's rotation, localized entirely within a warp star? Was that delicate caress an attempt on my life? Nothing bad ever happens to Bellacor!
Oh!
Oh, fuck.
Daddy Bellacor!
He was a good demon. What a rotten way to be banished.
Is this the Sanguinor?
Bellacor has been slain. I cannot feel the dark master's touch anymore. Without the warp to provide succor, we are vastly outmatched, and thus in the deepest shit. Woo! That light is also extremely annoying, if I might add. Okay, that's it. Back into the shadows to fight another day. Sorcerer, get us out of here.
No! You know what? I told you all we should have followed the spoiler instead, but no! Oh, Fabian! He is whack. He will lead us nowhere. Bellacor's definitely a better choice. He's a Dapior, a firstborn of cows, and has a better stat line. Citation needed!
Where? Blah, 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 where? Holy shit! That is what you sound like. Quit your bitching and open the portal!
Captain, the Black Legion has been routed. They retreat to the hell they came from. We have come to rescue you, but...
By the blood of Sanguinius, I was about to fail my battle brothers, my chapter, and most of all, Sanguinala. But you saved them all. How could this be? What is this miracle? Are the legends true? Are you the Sanguinala?
Have no regret, Astartes. The Emperor was duly impressed by your tenacity.
Oh! Celestine.
Was sent to aid you. I'm sorry, did I say something wrong?
No! We are happy you came to our aid, O Imperial Saint. We are eternally grateful. It's just,
They were hoping for the Sanguinor.
Angel appears to save us, it tends to be the Sanguinor.
Oh, the shy little stud, huh?
Oh!
Quite a funny story. See, lately I've been kind of worn down by my duties, so he suggested we switch roles for a change. Such a sweetheart.
oh, understood. That is quite funny. I can picture the look on the Soulita's faces, expecting you to arrive only to see our glorious brother and our father, baby. Quite an amusing sight to imagine.
Oh, absolutely, definitely, very amusing.
Yeah, don't think so. You don't do that to the religious zealots.
Go check on my laboratory. Your Sanguinor? Yes, I'll go. I gotta go. I should go. Let's go. I must go. I shall go. I gotta go.
Yes, please do so very fast. Go, 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 go.
Celestine and the Sanguinor, huh? Celestine and the Sanguinor. Okay. That was a pairing I was not expecting. But, that was neat. That was really neat. Okay, so, yeah, I wanted to take this opportunity to go ahead and let viewers of the channel know why updates have been kind of slow lately. My medical issues are, excuse me, by and large resolved. I'm currently on some medications that give me some nasty hiccups, and even worse, acid reflux. So it's a bit of a miserable time right now. Bit of a miserable time. But yeah, this was a lot of fun to see. It probably would have been a lot better around the Christmas time months, but you know, I figured that better late than never, and Brew Alpha Booster stuff is always worth a watch. So yeah, I don't really have much to say about this. This was really amusing. So let's go ahead and end this video off. Once again, there are still 2 models that are available for naming. Whoever can guess which chapter I am making of the Adeptus Astartes can have the Lieutenant or the Dreadnought named after them. The chapter company has already been decided. The person who got the captain named after them has chosen the second company, which is awesome. Which it means I can finally finish some of the models I've already put together, painted, and gotten ready. But it also means that I can properly introduce these models when I use them in battle next. Now, from there, what else? Not really much else on the Warhammer front. I am still going to attempt to do a stream for the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. I'm going to try and experiment with that, see what we can deal with that. I'll probably do that right after I upload this video, just to see if I can't get that working and try and get that outreach going. I think that's pretty much it. So yeah. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell icon to stay up to date with our uploads. If you like the video, indicate so down below, and if you have suggestions for future videos, drop them in the comments. This was a lot of fun to watch. I really enjoyed this. But I've been Alpha White Wolf. I'm signing off. You keep howling, Wolfpack.